Hello everybody, today I would like to present to you a grasshopper definition that basically creates a shape by spinning a cross-sectional profile along a real curve. You are free to download this definition by clicking on the link that is shown below this video. You are also free to make modification to this definition to craft it to your intended design and purpose. Okay, let's look at some of the parameters within this definition that can be used to make modifications to the shape. Okay, let's head over to the rail curve section. If you click on the points of rail, you will be able to see the control points that were created to form the rail curve. Okay, and by changing the location of the control points, we are able to make modification to the shape of the rail as it is being demonstrated now. Okay. Okay, now let's head over to the other section, the cross-sectional curve section. Okay, if you look at this is actually the cross-sectional curve that is being used to create the overall shape. Okay, basically this curve is being spun around the rail in the process of the form creation. Okay, so by modifying the shape of this curve, we are also able to change the cross-sectional profile of the spin. Okay, so let me do a demonstration to illustrate what I'm talking about. Okay, so by clicking on the points, you're able to see the control points that were used to form the cross-sectional curve. So if I click on this, as you can see over here, we are actually making changes to the cross-sectional profile. Okay, you can see by making modification, we are able to create fairly interesting shapes. Okay, now let's head over to another section, the offset from center section. Okay, basically this section can be used to modify the distance away from this rail curve. Okay, let me do a demo simply by changing the value of the offset from rail center. Okay, so let's say if I set this to 0, you can see that there is no offset distance. Okay, if I give a positive value, you can see that there is a gap over there. Yep. Yes. Yeah, I can see that there's a gap over here. Okay. Okay, now let's head over to the spin control section. Okay, here is where you control the amount of spin by changing the intensity of spin's value. Okay, let me give you a demonstration. See, by increasing the intensity of spin value, I'm able to increase the amount of spin along the rail. Okay, let's move to the other section, the overall shape modification. Okay, here is where you can, by modifying the profile that is being displayed on the graph mapper, be able to make modification to the general profile of the main body. Okay, so let me give you an example. Let's say I move this, you can see that, yep, the profile is actually been changed by changing this curve here. Okay, so okay, we are also able to change the graph type by simply right clicking on the main body of this node, go to graph type, and let's change it to a different type of curve. Let's use Bezier. Okay, so now using a Bezier curve, let's give this a positive value. You can see, yep, I've changed the overall profile over here by changing the shape of the curve on the graph mapper. Okay, so let's move this. We can also play with this value, the number slider value over here, to modify the width of the spin. Okay, okay, lastly we have the surface creation section. Here is where the surfaces are being created to form the shape. Okay, there's a value over here that you can play with, which is the thickness value. Okay, and you can use this value to modify the thickness of your design. Okay, let's say over here, now it's set to 0.3. Let's set it to a bigger value. Yeah, you can see over here, yeah, the thickness is being changed by changing the thickness value over here. Okay, okay, I come to the end of this presentation. If you find this definition useful, you might want to download it by clicking on the link below this video. Okay, hope that this video has been useful to you. See you around. Bye.